What if you didn't have to do anything to be loved? What if you got to show up, bare and exposed, not having to conceal or hide, not having to pretend or try? What would you do and who would you be beyond the dollhouse that others see? What if you weren't defined by the roles that you play, more than the expectations set, more than the promises made? What if you weren't defined by this path that's been paved? Imagine if you could be the light that you are, brilliant and bright, never able to fade. What if your credentials didn't measure your worth? What if lovability was yours from birth? Could you be with that, receive that, believe that? It didn't matter if or where you went to school, graduated or not, what you were taught. It didn't matter where you ranked in the corporate world, how many dollars you banked, how many times you've tanked. What if you woke up each day feeling alive and fulfilled for being you and having nothing to prove? What if it didn't matter what you looked like? Imagine if the hills and valleys of your form were celebrated, regardless of the color, texture, shape, and size. Could you recognize the truth and dismiss the lies that you need to look a certain way to receive love and make it stay? What if your body was worshipped for the sheer fact that it gives life to your soul, and you didn't have to change anything about you because you are perfect and whole? What if you saw yourself as a work of art, not based on the size of your waist, but the beating of your heart? What if it didn't matter whether you woke up next to someone every day or by yourself each night you lay? What if you were just as valuable in partnership or alone? No man or woman could ever change that. What if your desirability was always owned? What if you got to be vulnerable and honest, open and true? What if your pain was felt? What if others knew the wounds of your past, the fears that you face, the emotions that arise in an often dark place? Could you be witnessed in that and find strength in that space? What if you opened your eyes, seeing beyond the shadows, the mind's cries, and absorbed the light all around, the colors that cannot be bound? You get to be loved because you are the gift, without having to try, without having to shift. Just be, just receive, just believe. You are enough.